Hi, Internet. Welcome to the Troyan YouTube channel and happy St. Patrick's Day. As you may have noticed, for the fans of the Thin Lizzy Thursdays, my background is different. I have moved into my new house. So not sure what the lighting's going to be like. I'm going to try to adjust it for future videos, but I saw that St. Patrick's Day was coming up. And I had recorded some Thin Lizzy Thursdays in advance because I was moving and I was really slam busy and I wanted to make sure that I didn't fall behind on Thin Lizzy Thursdays. But then I saw, oh shoot, St. Patrick's Day has come up, and for the past couple years, I've forgotten to do something for St. Patrick's Day because I happen to be really busy at the time of St. Patrick's Day, and so I didn't want to do that again this year. So I'm going to do a quick video to celebrate St. Patrick's Day for Thin Lizzy Thursday fans. So I don't have time to do anything big or fancy, but we're gonna a bonus reaction this week for St. Patrick's Day because Thin Lizzy, the greatest Irish band of all time, we're going to do a special bonus Thin Lizzy Thursday, or Thin Lizzy Tuesday in this case. It's going to be a bit out of order, so the other ones were recorded in advance. But we're going to be doing one of the 18 songs that I have left on the list. The random number generator is going to decide what song we're going to choose, so I have no idea what we're listening to. So yeah, let's find out what we're reacting to this week. Well, reacting to today because we got another reaction coming on Thursday. So double Thin Lizzy this week. Okay, so we've got an interesting one here. We have a song called Don't Let Him Slip Away. And there's a couple different versions of this. One is like 8 minutes, and one is like 4.5 minutes. I feel like the one that's 4.5 minutes is going to be higher quality. But also, I mean, if it's like 8 minutes, I wonder. Oh, there's like three versions of this? Which, oh man, happy St. Patrick's Day, I guess. Let's start off with the short version. Maybe that'll be the best impression. We'll see the other versions.
You should have seen how they tore him down. They lined him up against the wall and they shot him to the ground. You should have seen there were tears in his eyes. His body was broken and his spirit did not materialize. There is no reason for this to pass. He's broken now, alas, with a knife in his back to the ground, with a knife in his back. And like the soldier, he's born to fight. He sees the wisdom of the ways of night. He knows he has to seek another word for the praise of love and of the words he heard. And like the angel into the night, his heart is broken, he knows he fight. And though he falls, he knows he lives way out in the fire. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. He's broken, he felt it, he knows it, he sees it's all in vain. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. There is a fear of the vengeance of a man that's
All right, so this is freaking awesome. So basically, this is a Thunder and Lightning era demo that sounds like a complete song. Like this sounds like a song that could have been on the album. It sounds really good. I've got some lyrics. Let's see if these are even close to being accurate. You should have seen it, how they tore him down, lined him up against the wall, and they shot his body down. You would not believe it. There were tears in his eye. His heart was broken. They would not listen. All was well. He has gone now. You should have seen it. There was nothing there, just an empty shell. I would not believe it that this would pass. He has gone now. Alas, alas. And like the soldier, he's born to fight. He sees the wisdom of the ways of might. He knows he has to seek another word, for the brave are the lovers and the words he heard. And like the angel into the night, his heart is broken. He knows he fights. He sees the way to lead them onward to another fire. He lives in legends. You see him now. He's silver tongued and knows it now, and the words of wisdom he knows them well. He calls it he calls it all a cause to rebel. And like the demon that knows it all, he fights the fight. He fights to fall. And though he goes, he knows he lives way out in the fire. Don't let him sleep away. There's a demon in his eye, and he knows that he has to. Yeah, like a heart and soul in the dungeon, he knows he got away. And like a demon, he knows he lives within the fire. These are great lyrics. They wouldn't listen. You should have seen it. How they tore him down. He was a bright spirit burned down. They would not listen just to see it pass. You would not believe it. Oh no, alas. I wish I'd seen them and told them now. I get so broke up. This might be the lyrics from the 8-minute version, but still, they would not listen to a word he said, and now he plays the blues into the fire like a demon. He's into the fire. A broken champion lost his pride. He's told them he's broken. He's captured. He knows that he sees it's all in vain. He's a champion. He's got some fear. And like the king, the story of the king and the glory, I feel the killers on the street, on the side street. There was not a drop of glee. Now a killer's on the highway, and I think I'm insane. They say there is no reason to smile in the tears. She jumps out the back door, says, "Oh God, it's him." He calls to the innocent, have mercy on me." Then the guilty come in and let him free. Wow, there's a lot of lyric here. He rises to the occasion. I got it right. A transgression space. I should try to warn him. It's an institution out there. Society's broke down. Nobody cares. They don't listen. To fools like us in God and country, they trust that. Let the freedom fighters old, they're broken. Let the wicked, let the wicked wanted, less spoken. Let the houses after the war, they are broken. Crazy, crazy. This is from you. Excuse me. The wicked are wanted. The hungry are daunted. Children are flaunted, and I go undaunted. I haven't been coughing as much in the new house, but I did just get out of the shower, and I didn't put on a sweatshirt because I wanted to wear green for St. Patrick's Day, of course. So these lyrics, I mean, these are really, really great lyrics. Let's listen to a little bit more of the song, and then we'll get back to analyzing these lyrics a bit more.
Drives me crazy just to hear that the man was the king I feel. And innocent, he holds the key. There is a rhyme and a reason to our destiny. With a sword in his hand, with a gun, he started to run. He lives in legend, you see him now. He's silver-tongued and knows it now. And the words of wisdom, he knows them well. He called it all, he calls to rebel. And like the demon that knows us all, he fights the fight, he fights to fall. And though he falls, he knows he lives way out in the fire.
All right, so that was the 4-minute 40-second version. We're gonna gradually build up. Let's check out the 7-minute and 40-second version.
You should have seen how they tore him down. They lined him up against the wall and they shot him to the ground.
Yeah, so already it's got a different vibe than the other version, but I mean, still really great. This seems like a really strong song that it's unfortunate that it got left off the album because I think it's really great. So lyrically, this one seems to be about, it's a very like a mythic tale that Phil Lynott is telling with this character. And sort of like the outcast being shoved away from society, slipping away from society, but you should not let this character slip away from society because he has something of value. This person has heart. I think this person could be, either an angel or a demon, has the capacity for good or for evil. The outlaw in the same way that Phil could be the, you know, the smooth balladeer or the tough rocker. I think this character in the song is sort of, almost like Phil himself, someone who could go either way, could be the hero, could be the villain. I think Phil was generally the hero, but the hero and the madman. That's where this character could go either way, and don't let him slip away into the darkness, into the madness. Is kind of what I'm getting from the lyrics. Um, but yeah, let's listen to this version and see what else we notice.
You should have seen there were tears in his eyes. His body was broken and his spirit did not materialize. There is no reason for this to pass. He's broken now, alas. And when I tell you what he'd done, he was the child, he was the chosen one. You should have seen how they broke him down with a knife in his back, one down with a knife in his back, to the ground with a knife in his back. Think they'd listen. again. How they broke him down. They took his heart and they shot his body down. It drives me crazy just to hear that the man was the king.
It's kind of giving me a little bit of like the sun goes down kind of vibes to it, which was a highlight of Thunder and Lightning, one of the best songs on the album. So yeah, cool stuff.
Innocent, he holds the key. There is a rhyme and a reason to our destiny. I wish I could see him now that he's gone. The man was the king, and the king gone. Should have seen him. Call aloud. I'll bow down before you, I'm not so proud. With a sword in his hand, with a gun, he starts to run.
Man, how have I never heard this? This is so great. This is a lost Thunder and Lightning classic. This is just it just feels like another song of Thunder and Lightning that I haven't heard. And yeah, this is just tremendous. I'm loving this.
I trust the legend, but I believe it to be so. I will fight until I die. Tell me so. We've looked at the reasons. It's there at your hands. Take it now, fight for it. Underman. There is a reason. We must take our stand. We will fight and fight and fight. To win the upper hand. There is a reason. I know this to be true. Words that I preached were once said by somebody as bold as you. I hear it, I see it, I can touch it sometimes. But I need the power and the glory to make it mine for all time. Don't let it slip away. There is a pain and vengeance in the glory. Don't let it slip away. There is a pain in the story, so don't let it go away. I believe in the power and glory until this day.
Okay, so that was Don't Let It Slip Away. It had a different song title. One was called Don't Let Him Slip Away. And he did say it differently in the song. So let's check out the 8-minute version of Don't Let Him Slip Away. So this is a lengthy bonus reaction.
have seen it, how they tore him down, lined him up against the wall and they shot his body down. You would not believe it, there were tears in his eyes, his heart was broken. They would not listen, all was well. He is gone now. You should have seen it. There was nothing left, just an empty shell. I would not believe that this would pass. He is gone now. He is gone now. He is gone now.
Yeah, this is just it's so great. What I love about this is that Phil's bass playing pulse is very different than most metal bassists. And so what he brings to this track is a really unique groove and rhythm that like a more conventional like metal bassist wouldn't be bringing to the track. Like him and Brian Downey as a rhythm section have so much more groove and swing, and it leads to a really excellent vibe to the track that only this era of Lizzy really does. And so it's really unique in rock music and in Lizzy's catalog, and it's a shame that the Thunder and Lightning era did not last longer, but I am so grateful that this hidden gem of a track has come across my radar through doing Thin Lizzy Thursdays. So this is just wonderful.
And like the soldier, he's born to fight. He sees the wisdom of the ways of night. He knows he has to seek another word. For the praise of love and of the
And the vocal is so good on all three of these versions. This is just an incredible song. I can't believe I hadn't heard this before. This is just wonderful.
what he heard. Like the angel into the night. His heart is broken, but he knows he fights. He sees the ways, the wisdom of the demon of the fire. He lives in legends, you see him now. He's silver tongued and knows it now. And the words of wisdom, he knows them well. He called it all, he calls to rebel. And like the demon that knows us all, he fights the fight, he fights the fall. And though he falls, he knows he lives way out in the fire. Don't let him slip away. Don't let him slip away. There is a demon in his heart and he knows that he has to stay. Oh yeah. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. Like a heart in the soul of a dungeon, he knows he's got a way out. And like the demon, he knows he lives within the fire. And like a demon, he knows he lives within the fire. They wouldn't listen. You should have seen how they tore him down. He was a bright spirit, burned down. They would not listen, just to see it pass. You would not believe it, oh no, alas. I wish I'd seen him and told him now. I get so broke up, I get so broke up. would not listen to a word he said. And now he plays the blues.
You know, Phil and I are kindred spirits in a lot of ways. As a bassist, I actually play bass pretty similar to Phil. Of all the different musicians in bands that I listen to, if I do say what my bass playing style is the closest to, it's probably Phil Lynnett's. And as a musician, like, you know, how I'm songwriter first and instrumentalist sort of second, even though I enjoy Phil's bass playing, you know, I think most people would think of Phil as songwriter, frontman. Some people would reverse those two, but I would do songwriter, frontman, bassist would be the order that people consider Phil. And so the way that he has such a emphasis and focus on songwriting is sort of the way I put as like the most important part of a band, song first, then you know, myself as a performer, then as an instrumentalist. And yeah, so I very much when I hear the musical choices that he is making in the song, they're similar choices I would have made. And I know that someone in the comments is gonna say, "Oh, you're not as good as Phil." That's not the point of what I'm trying to say. Is the point is like I'm saying that I understand his thought process, and I would have made similar choices if I had written a track like this, which I have written songs like this, and they haven't necessarily been recorded, but I understand the mental state of writing a song like this, and I just think it's awesome. And every choice he's making is the right choice, and I'm just loving it. It's just fantastic. As a songwriter, as someone who, you know, does this craft, I appreciate it. As a fan of the band, I appreciate it. This is just wonderful all around. I'm just loving it.
Into the fire like a demon is into the fire.
That is that is simply incredible. That is a great song. That is I think the problem with this one is that if I had heard it years ago, I don't know where it would rank in the Lizzy catalog, but it feels competitive with their best stuff. And so as far as where I'm gonna put it today, it is going to go in S rank. And this is one where it could rank higher, but I'm just looking at Baby Please Don't Go, which is also off Thunder and Lightning, and I can't rank it above that. At least not right now. But still, S rank, that is nothing to sneeze at. That is very high ranked. And, maybe I'll move it in the ranking, but that's an incredible song. I wonder how I would feel about it if I sat with it even longer, but that is sort of my gut reaction to put S rank for now. What do you guys think of this one? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you have a wonderful thing. I hope you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I'm slurring my words. I haven't had any whiskey, but I hope you have a wonderful, a wonderful, a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. I hope you are safe, and I wish you nothing but health and happiness. And I'll see you guys for. I will. I will. I swear I haven't been drinking. I will see you guys Thursday for Thin Lizzy Thursday. Bye, everyone.